I've been unable to leave my room recently, and honestly, I've been attempting to avoid the outside. It's been raining quite a bit, don't you know? But I would like to share a story with you, if you have the time. I was a child once. It's very surprising, I know. But as a child, I was left alone. My parents went on vacation. I'm not sure where. Maybe it was one of the fun places where the small brown island boys, they massage you in weird places. The same weird places that your father told you not to tell anyone about. But they left me alone with my cunt sister and her nigger brother. Deep summer, blazing heat, nothing to do. My parents, however, had this nice bathroom. And I say it was nice, but it was essentially a plastic McMansion bathroom. And it had a separate tub and a walk-in shower. That enticed me like nothing else, though, because I was a child with no taste. And, I mean, it was true. I wore gangster Homer Simpson hoodies, and my jeans would get caught underneath the heels of my shoes. I dressed like any fat Mexican man that would be proud to be seen at your local Chili's. I don't know if that's any better now, but I can understand back then. I did want to use it while they weren't there, but my mother told me not to enter it without her permission. And I think that's because one day I walked in there and I siphoned the juice out of one of her enema bags, like it was a Capri Sun. It was very salty, I might add. When I got to use it, it was midday, broad daylight. So I decided to take a cold shower. And just to avoid the island people enjoying this video, I'm going to fast forward through the 12-year-old stripping scene. I'm in the shower for a few minutes and I hear warbling and chirping coming from outside the shower door. And it's frosted glass, so it prevents commonplace men's room peepers from ogling. But behind the glass was something. It being midday, it was obviously well lit. Nothing left to the imagination. But unfortunately, the frosted glass only gave me a glimpse of the shape. It looked to be humanoid. It was bright red all over, like in a full-bodied spandex suit. It hunched over, and it was chirping to itself. Not looking at me, but off at something else. I called out to it, asking who was there. And that creature stood up from its hunch. It was massive. Stood over everything in the room and let out a hiss and a terrifying screech. It slammed at the shower door and bolted out. So I got out the shower to investigate. It's very white woman of me, but I got out the shower and looked at the door and I noticed that it was shut, which is so odd because I didn't hear it slam. And I went out to interrogate my brother and sister. My brother wasn't home. He was out getting groceries, and I even double checked to see if the car was parked outside, and it wasn't. His car was gone. I went to go ask my sister what happened, and she said there's no way someone could have gotten in unless they were a burglar. Or the Democrats. But she wasn't concerned in any sort of way. Might have thought I was lying. But I didn't even stop there. I turned the house over to find if there was any sort of smoking gun, a red suit, some stilt, a voice modulator, something that would let me know that it was a hoax. And I never found it. It's kind of sad. I wish you'd come visit me again. And I think it scared it. I like to think that that was a creature coming out of a different dimension to see us. And the first thing it experiences is a naked child who wants to be a part of that, especially if it's not your kid. The registry's already big enough. Do we need an extra dimensional being on it? Probably not. And I think that being knew that as well. And I think it was the first time it came out in the world too, and it's just a frightened little fledgling. And sometimes I go back in that shower and I try to mimic every move I made when I was a kid to bring it back in an effort to sort of ritualize it in a way to make another contact with it. It never came back. If you're listening, which you probably are, hey man, sorry about that. It'll be better next time. Trust me, we've all grown. At least I like to think so.